Hi everyone, welcome back. My name is Elle and today we will be decorating Merlin's house in the Forgotten Lands for a spooky cottagecore vibe. I decided to place Merlin's house here as it represents balance of light and dark in a spooky area. Kind of like, okay, I'm running through this ominous forest and now I have found a safe haven. We will start by laying out the foundation or outline of our path with the small, mossy, Forgotten Lands rocks. We will be laying our path in a diagonal shape as we have to be mindful of the green fire which we cannot yet move. We are not being too picky as this is such a creepy area, it will fit the aesthetic if we are a bit haphazard. I did a poll on my Twitter and Instagram where you all voted for where my next speed build would be, which biome, and the Forgotten Lands won. If you would like to be more involved with voting in future builds and see completed areas sooner, go give my Twitter and Instagram a follow. You can find the link to my socials in the description down below. We will also be leaving an opening on the path to the left so that I'm still able to fish in this area, in this specific pond, if I ever need to. So we are doing the same thing that we have done in my previous tutorials, laying the outline first, and then we are laying down the sinister path below it and staying within the lines. I also want to incorporate a separate path to the left of Merlin's to include Goofy's stall. The color palette that we are going for is dark and sinister. Halloween colors like orange, purple, red, green, and black is the vibe that we are trying to attain. Here I am just outlining Goofy's stall area while continuing to be practical. I want to be able to move through my build so I don't box everything in. I collect a lot of dark wood to the left, so I left an opening because of that. Now it is time to throw down some furniture that I think would fit this area. We're trying to incorporate some of the newer items from the Scar update. So some of the items from the Star Path I have incorporated, and then also I had a vision to lay down the jack-o'-lanterns along the path, similar to my previous autumn build with the pumpkins and the marigold baskets. I'm also throwing down some of the celestial items that you get early on in the game because I really feel like they fit Merlin's house. I found that the thorns look very nice outside of the path, and it gives that spooky and creepy vibe. We can now begin to start placing the larger tree elements, and I'm just sticking to the trees that naturally grow in this biome. Here I am just adjusting Goofy's stall area and the tree next to it so that I am able to actually purchase pumpkins at the stall. In all of my builds, I like to fill in the outside and both sides of the build with underbrush trees to give the area an enclosed look. This also helps when I go to take pictures. So we're using the dead bushes, we're using the Forgotten Lands ferns and the Forgotten Lands florals and bushes, along with the trees from this particular biome. So sinister trees. I think the other one is called the frozen dead twisted tree. And then the tree with the cobwebs is perfect for Halloween. And this is what you get in the star path. If you have been watching my videos, then you know that I am a huge fan of the birch bushes in this game. So we're definitely going to be adding some of those to the outside of the path. I am now adding the furniture that I want to incorporate into this build. Since Merlin's house is the main focal point, we can place the furniture like Maleficent's chair and the coffins as accents outside of the path. I'm really hoping to see Princess Aurora added to this game as she is one of my favorites. I also wanted to add a sitting area, so we are using 2 purple stools and Ursula's side table. It looks like octopus tentacles. I also thought that the wildebeest bones would add to this vibe as well. The melted candles add such a spooky vibe next to the pumpkins that I had to add those in here. If you feel comfortable, comment down below which character you are most excited to see, or if they haven't been confirmed, who you want to see in this game. I also decided to add more of the sinister pathing under the sitting area. I am sporadically placing down the path to purposefully make it look unfinished to match this vibe that we're going for. We can add in more different types of trees to fill in the gaps. You might need to move some elements around, which is totally fine. Rotate them, adjust them until you are happy with how it looks. Do not neglect your puns. So the lily pads here, I thought they were a nice touch, but I'm keeping them smaller and not as many because this isn't really fairycore and I feel like they give off that vibe, but I still wanted a couple in there. And now we can drop all of our droppable items that we plan to use and place them as we like. I chose the purple bellflowers, the blue and black lilies, and the impatiens for the florals in this build. I forgot to split the items that I wanted on the path, so I am doing that now. I thought that adding the dark crystals would also be a nice touch to this build. I tried messing with the candies that we got for this Halloween event, but you couldn't really tell that they were there, so I decided to remove those from this build. The jack-o'-lanterns are a part of the path focal point, so I won't be adding the droppable pumpkins anywhere near them, but maybe more towards the market area, away from like the main pathway, and then outside of the path as well. In this next step, we are going to be adding the metal spike fence because it screams haunted and Halloween. To craft this fence, you will need 2 brick and 3 iron ingot per base, so per part of the fence. In order to fit this into the build, I had to move some things around. The ferns in front of this fence really give a spooky, overgrown feel. I'm now going to be shortening each of the fences because I like the smaller look a bit more, and I won't have to craft additional fencing. Now we are just fine-tuning some of the details of the build. So here is the finished look, and I am very happy with it. Stick around to the end of this video and I will show you what this build looks like at nighttime. Right now it's sunset. Please consider subscribing, turning on notifications, and liking this video. It truly helps me grow, and thank you for the support that you all have shown me so far. I am overwhelmed and my heart is just so full. Check out my socials for a free preset I named Villain, which is great for photos in this particular biome, the Forgotten Lands, as well as photos taken at night. Thank you all so much for your support, and I hope this video was helpful, and have a spooky day.